welcome to part 3 of our tutorial breakdown of James Brown's funky classic called Sweat. This is of course the Trinity Rock and Pop Grade 4 arrangement. So get yourselves tuned up and I'll see you in a minute and we'll take you through the outro. Cheers! So here's the full outro. 1, 2, 3, 4. So to start with, we're going to be doing this whole section is kind of a repeat of the bridge section. So you're going to start on that C9 chords that we learned in part 2 of this tutorial. So just to remind ourselves, put your index finger on the 7th fret D, middle finger on the 7th fret G, little finger 8th fret B string, ring finger 8th fret D. Okay, we're going to strum this chord twice. This is a C9 shape. And then we're going to do the slide from the G9 triad into the F9 triad. Now, what makes this outro section different is instead of doing the 16th note funk patterns, we're now going to play some lead lines, which you have to kind of play as written. So the first one, you're going to play this. So place your index finger on the note E flat, that's the 8th fret G. Pluck that note, and then place your ring finger on the 10th fret G. Pluck that note. And then I'm going to pull off. Okay, so let's practice that. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to hit the 10th fret to D, which is a C note, and then back to the E flat note on the G. So that's 10 on the D string, followed by the 8th fret on your G. Okay, so the first pass from the C9 chord sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. Notice I'm using my little there. You can use your little or your ring finger. No, either one's fine. The second fill sounds like this. So you can put your little finger on the 11th fret high E string, pluck that note, then place your index finger on the 8th fret, pluck that note. So those notes are E flat to C. Now with your ring finger, grab your A notes, that's the 10th fret B string. Okay, so far we've got. Now place your index finger on the 8th fret G string. So those 4 notes together sound like this. 3, 4. So the second pass from the C9 chord sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the first kind of 2 lead licks. The third lead lick goes as follows. You have to let these notes ring into each other. To play this, place your middle finger on the 7th fret D string. That's an A note. Then place your index finger on the 4th fret. No, 6th fret, not the 4th. The 6th fret on your B string. For your F notes. Make sure they ring nicely together. Hit your A note again. And then place, I again like to use my little, but you can use your ring if you prefer. Either finger place on the 8th fret G. Again, let those notes ring in together. So, okay, so the third pass from your C9 chords goes like this: 2, 3, 4. Okay, and next up we have a for the 4th pass we have a chromatic passage. It goes like this: 3, 4. So to play this, place your index finger on the 7th fret D string, Okay, that's for the note A, followed by B flat with your middle finger. So we're going 7 to 8. And then we're hitting the 9th fret, a B natural note with your ring finger. Then your little finger is going to hit the note C, that's the 10th fret on the D. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10 on the D string. Now put your index finger up to the 8th fret E string, which is a lower C note. So let's play that. 2, 3, 4. Now repeating again from your C9 chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that covers the bridge section, and then there's one last chorus pass. So we're going to be taking the octave notes that we learned in the second part. We're going to be repeating these. So it goes like this: 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so to play this, we're going to be playing E octave. Place your index finger on the 7th fret A string, followed by your little or your ring finger on the 9th fret G. Okay. Now if you remember, we need to mute the other strings off. The way I do it is my E string is muted by the tip of my index. My D string is muted by the underbelly of my index finger, and then the underbelly of my little finger is muting out the B and the E. So if your little finger, instead of going on your fingertip, just lean it down slightly. It should hopefully get those two strings out for you. So that's E octave, and then we just move forward chromatically. E up to the G, so that's 7 and 9, 8 and 10, 9 and 11, then 10 and 12. These notes are E octave, F octave, F sharp octave, and then G octave. We then repeat the F octave, then F sharp, then G, then finally we finish on G9. To play G9, place your ring finger across the 10th fret G, B and E. Here we're covering a left note, an A note, and a high D. Then place your index finger on the note B, that's the 9th fret D string. Then your middle finger on the 10th fret A. And that ends the song, ends the arrangement. So let's just repeat that chorus one last time from the E octave. Here we go: 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So that concludes our James Brown chord sweat tutorial. I really hope it's been of use. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm steadily building up, plenty of tutorials, backing tracks, just playthroughs on guitar and bass. So come check it out. Hope you like what you see. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.